name is Joe Robinson. I'm here today to talk about Shaw amplifiers. I met Kevin Shaw for the first time when I brought in 2 amps that I needed repaired, and I was looking for a more consistent tone with these amps. I was on the road a lot and having to retube a lot and just having all sorts of problems. And so a friend of mine who was on tour with me doing front of house suggested I call Kevin, and he got the amps in the best shape that I had ever heard them. And I tried a couple of his amps while I was in the shop and was really impressed, and asked if I could borrow one of the amps to test out at a local show I was doing here in Nashville. And literally from the first chord I knew that I had to buy this amp. There is nothing quite like a point-to-point wired amp. I really feel that a circuit board amp and a point-to-point wired amp have they're in kind of whole different classes of quality. And Kevin builds these things by hand, and I have a lot of respect for just the quality that he strives for in these amps. This is a EL34 based amp, which I usually don't kind of go for. Those tubes in my amps, I usually use EL84 based amps. And in the past, I'd had 2 EL84 based amps, but since getting this is all I really have been using, and this thing is louder than both of them put together, as well as having a punch and a quality that I really wasn't getting from the others. I really feel that the way an amp responds really changes the way you play, and to have a real just the attack of this amp is something that I really love, and it just makes it. I just have more dynamic control, and there's a lot more clean headroom than I've been used to, which I enjoy a lot. And I use a 212 cabinet, as you can see here, and yeah, I really recommend you check these amps out. Try one out for yourself. They're not ridiculously priced, and for the money and for considering what it is, it's really a pretty incredible thing that Kevin has going. So yeah, I'm going to kind of demonstrate a few of the different settings. There's 2 channels on this amp. One is an EF86 bass channel, and the other is a 12AH7. These are different preamp configurations, and each sounds a little different, and I'm going to go through and talk about those right now. So on this side amp, the Fulltilt 30, there's 2 channels. Channel A is an EF86 channel with a contour switch on the back, so you can roll a lot of the bottom end off. And I find this particularly useful if you really use it running the amp at a high volume, because it starts to get woofy, and you can kind of roll some of the bottom end off and have it be a little more controlled. The EF86 channel really is pretty kick-ass. And the second channel, channel B, is a 12AH7 channel, which has I guess a little less punch and a little more transparency. That's what I find anyway. And I don't have an AB box to go between them yet, but I'm actually about to build another pedal board, and that's one of the things I really want to make sure I include, because being able to use both different channels for different guitars, like a Gretsch and a Fender. I probably use the Fender with the EF86 and the Gretsch with the 1287 channel, and I can set them both differently. It also has a master cut switch as well as a master volume on the amp, and it's really freaking loud. And yeah, but even having said that, I've used it at like rehearsals, like even without drums, and it's really just a really balanced amp, low to high, at any volume, which is really awesome. So yeah, I really have been having fun with this amp. Thanks very much for checking out this video. I've been demonstrating the Shure Fulltilt 30. You can find more information at sureaudio.com. And my name is Joe Robinson. More information on me at joerobinson.com. And yeah, all the best to you guys, and I hope you get the chance to try one of these amps sometimes, because they really rock.